All right, welcome back to the Retro Sports League. And tonight we got a special game for you. It's College Slam on the Sega Saturn. Picked up by Matt today at Disc Replay here. And which one was it?
Countryside.
Countryside. And we've been messing around a little bit with this game. And we're very happy with what we see so far.
Yeah.
Because this game came out later than the Genesis.
Came out in '96.
Yeah, later than the Genesis and Super Nintendo games. And it's developed by Iguana, published by Acclaim. And yeah, this game. Go ahead, it started.
Okay.
This game is one of the best ports of an NBA Jam style game that we've seen.
And the first to include alley-oops.
Yes.
We
we
found that out.
So we're looking at the back cover on this, and we noticed it said slam and dunks and alley-oops. What's up, Adam? We got some College Slam for you here tonight on Sega Saturn. And we noticed it said slam and dunks and alley-oops, and I'm like, they probably just said that, like, you know, they have all these exclamation marks. Someone probably just put that on there. But no, in College Slam for the Sega Saturn, you can actually throw alley-oops. So this is the first game to do it, even before, like, arcade style, even before NBA Hang Time. Now at this point, the College Slam games were made off of the knowledge that they had of the NBA Jam games. Because Midway didn't have anything to do with this. There were never arcade cabinets of College Slam, but it plays just like an arcade game.
No, I don't think it actually has player faces because it has generic names for all the players. But we haven't tested it out to see if it's the actual players, like the older one. There's like someone that's clearly Tim Duncan.
Yeah, because it is a little bit newer of a game, so we have not looked to see how the players line up to who really should have been on the roster. I'm going to be the North Carolina. I know they should have Jerry Stackhouse and Rasheed Wallace, so they're going to be pretty stacked compared to some of the other teams.
Who would you say probably has somebody right now? 95. That would be my guess what the rosters would be.
Not Illinois. I mean, Wake Forest still has Tim Duncan.
What about Duke?
Duke, they didn't have Grant Hill. He was already on the Pistons. I don't know. Duke might have been a down year for Duke.
Wake Forest, then?
I'll go Wake Forest, yeah. Classic ACC battle. And yeah, so...
What was Duncan playing?
Duncan's the center. And I think it's definitely him. 9 power, 9 dunk.
Oh, yeah.
So, North Carolina... stats aren't lining up too much to what I thought they would. I guess the shooting guard is Stackhouse, or small forward, but the dunk rating's low, so I don't know.
Maybe he just wasn't
I'm
slamming
gonna go
it
with
down in
shooting
college,
guard.
Tom.
Yeah, he was. Thought he was the next Jordan.
He was. Do you remember those championships?
You ready?
I'm trying to see. Look at my stats. They're a little harder to read in this game. They have this like chalkboard motif going on.
Yeah. But they give you a lot of different
I need those
ratings.
the red and green colors, Tom.
Yeah, well, like you said, it was a little transition, you know, Midway, Iguana, Acclaim. I would like to hear the history of how those guys did all together.
The thing I find interesting is that this game is called College Slam. When Acclaim ended up with the NBA Jam licensing, why didn't they just call it College Jam?
College Jam?
Yeah.
I don't know. Slam sounds cool to me.
I mean, we're used to that, though.
But yeah, this game so far, man, it's really good. It's definitely already my favorite part of College Slam. I was not expecting this because I don't like the NBA Jam TE the way it plays on Saturn or PlayStation. It's like too slidey. But this game does not play like those. Can you unlock secret characters? That's a good question. I don't really know.
That was more of a midway thing. I don't think Iguana would have put that in there, but I could be wrong.
So I got this white dude who's a shooting guard. But they didn't make the players exactly like they would look. We gotta get a little bit more volume for ourselves.
Let us know, Adam, if you hear any bleed over from the sound. So there's a weird choice in this game to not have any audio during gameplay unless they're playing a fight song. And there's not a lot of crowd noise. Just the same amount you would get in NBA Jam.
So hopefully we can show you an alley-oop in this game. It's a little bit harder to do it with the computer. But if you play 2-on-2 or you just play on the same team, you could literally do it every time up the floor. It kind of looks like your guy's just jumping by the rim, but he's actually going up for an alley-oop.
Yeah, there's a slightly different way to hold his hands.
There it is, alley-oop. You see that?
That was beautiful.
that was good. Timmy D.
In comparison, though, to the hang time alley-oops, it doesn't look as good, but it's there. What year did hang time come out?
Hang time came out in the same year. Or actually, we might have misspoke. It might have came out in '95, hang time.
So they might have just copied off of the hang time.
It was right in that same era.
Yeah.
We'll have to look it up. We'll definitely have to look it up, but this is a great basketball arcade experience.
I haven't gotten the
College Slam is on PlayStation 1. I don't have that version, but I'll probably get it. But after playing this one, I'm not feeling the need to go get it right away.
I wonder if it's slidey like the TE for.
Yeah, like I said, the players are really slidey on NBA Jam TE for both the Saturn and the PlayStation, and we're not getting that experience out of this one. Like the responsiveness of the players moving back and forth is really good, like the arcade.
I mean, this is probably the definitive edition of College Slam. But we haven't played PlayStation yet, so I guess I can't say that.
Can't say that for a fact, but this, like I said, this is good. So.
And I'm winning by 2. That's not going to change.
I was expecting a Jerry Stackhouse instead. I got this white dude.
I don't know what that is. Did you see that little turbo boost?
Yeah, there's little boosts in this game. I always see the computer doing them, even in the Genesis and Super Nintendo room. I really never figured out how to do the boost. In the instruction manual, it just says B, just like turbo, so I don't know if it's like double tap or triple tap.
We'll find out. Oh, no. That's the elbows. It's the same white guy sprite for Tim Duncan, too. From the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah, it is. We even got more facial features.
Enhanced generic facial features. He actually...
I think who he looks like.
Nick Carter.
Look at Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, look at this. I'll try to adjust the screen. You see that? He's got the little hair part.
Yeah,
or Leonardo DiCaprio. In Titanic.
And then we got 2 Horace Grants.
No, my guy looks like DJ Jazzy Jeff from Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
He looks way cooler
I gotta
than
find
your
my
guy.
spot in this. I don't think it's North Carolina. In this game, there's 2 halves. There's not quarters.
Typical college stuff.
I'm calling a timeout.
Timeout.
Yeah.
What is going on? This is unprecedented.
Timeout. Break the goal. Yeah, we have
Oh
to see
my
if you
God.
can.
You're making us sit through a load screen so you can.
I didn't know it was a
timeout.
load screen. We gotta see if we can break the glass in this. No, you get to switch your player.
That's really cute. I don't think I would ever want that.
I'm gonna use the point guard.
Your small forward's taking a beating. 4 injuries.
I think I was using power forward, wasn't I?
I don't know, Tom.
Oh no, 4 injuries. Yeah, you're right. Let's go point guard, power forward. And the thing is, do you even get to switch your guys at my timeout? I don't think so.
No, we'd have to sit through another loading screen.
I won't call it. I won't call a timeout for the second half.
So you know what's funny about this game is you would have hated it when you were younger because it doesn't have the initials.
Is Chris Webber on this game? No, Chris Webber was drafted in 93, 94. So yeah, he was not in college when this game came out. Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, how it doesn't have the initials.
Yeah.
That's the one drawback. It does, even though it plays like an arcade game, it does not keep the stats like it is an arcade game because it was only a home court. What's up, DJ? How's it going? Yeah, I gotta make a little comeback. I'm down by 6.
It's gonna stay that way. I'm really feeling it.
My point guard is fast and big. What's with all these guys with goggles?
They had so
wasn't-
many sprites and they just.
There was never that many guys with goggles, especially in college. Like everyone says, terrible eyesight or what?
No, it's cool.
Too much book reading. This was before computer. Well, no, it wasn't. But it was probably 96.
This is better than the Genesis version of NBA Jam, where you can't tell the difference between a lot of the players because they get rid of the unique sprites. I'd rather see a bunch of random guys with goggles so that everybody looks unique on the team.
These guys hit threes.
Oh crap! I thought I had less time. You hit the back of the backboard.
I don't know why my power forward is like 6 foot tall white dude. I'm not feeling it.
You don't like that?
No, but my point guard's a stud. He's definitely staying in the game. Goggles and all.
You know, this overlay looks really good, Tom. This looks fantastic.
This overlay was brought to you by Ben from Ben's Body Basics.
From Ben's Body Basics.
Not only does he make lotions, but he makes cool overlays. Alright, so does it give us our stats at least?
Yeah, it gives them your
8.
stats. Are you squinting?
No, I'm not
I
squinting.
kind of need to squint for this one.
12 steals for the point guard.
There's so many,
If that would have went in, you would have left. Yeah, that was a short shot for sure.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a basket
Right,
go that short.
Well, this is the cool part about College Slam. They give you these little paragraphs on what to do, coaching tips. So let's read them out. Wake Forest, the jams are coming easy today, but it might take a 3-pointer to seal the victory. Look for the open shot and let it fly. If it's good, it will put their back up against the wall. So yeah, they're telling you, hey, wouldn't hurt to shoot a 3 once in a while. UNC, North Carolina, you're doing a good job of taking the ball away, but so are they. Control the ball better and don't give it up so easily. So I'm getting steals, but I got too many turnovers.
Wow. Beautiful. I think you need to hit
I'm hitting it.
A. You're sitting in the coaching tips.
Did it freeze at coaching tips?
I don't know.
We let it stay on the screen too long?
I'm hitting all the buttons.
Did you hit,
I heard it noise.
Did you see anything on the screen when you hit A?
Yeah, Wake Forest flashed.
Mine's not doing it though. Hey, you know how my controller's a little... It's the thing about Sega Saturn.
Here, hit some buttons.
Yeah.
There we go.
Controller port 2 or controller 2 is a little iffy. So my point guard, he's staying in the game.
You need to get on their side of the controller.
Yeah, probably.
Too bad those 6-button Genesis controllers don't work. You do that again?
I can move up and down. Just jimmy it a little bit.
Little Jimmy?
There we go. Sometimes you just got a jimmy controller number 2.
Tim Duncan with 0 injuries. What were you doing?
Well, I think they get refreshed at halftime.
No. Point guard's got 7.
Oh, we'll take care of them. Don't worry about it.
You'll make it happen.
Let's see what other features this game have. Customize and save your players and stats. Storm the defense with the whirlwind. So apparently there's like a tornado. I remember our cousins had this game actually for PlayStation.
Did they?
They did. I don't know if they ever held on to it.
I remember always looking at this basketball and it kind of creeping me out.
Biting the rim. Crunching it
But
down.
I also thought it was really cool at the same time, but it creeped me out.
Yeah, I think it's cool. So I like this game so much that I wanted this game for the Super Nintendo, and I actually convinced Mom to go into the video store, Value Video, and ask them if they could trade NBA Jam TE for College Slam.
Do you like College Slam more than NBA Jam?
At the time I did. I'm like, just trade them NBA Jam for College Slam, because College Slam was newer and I was kind of getting into college basketball a little bit.
I just can't believe you convinced.
The ball is hungry, yeah.
You convinced Mom to go into a store and actually ask.
A video store. It's not like they did that kind of stuff, but I think I wouldn't shut up about it. So she's like,
she might have just walked in with the game.
She's like,
in her
I'll
purse.
just do it. No, I went in with her.
Oh
She actually asked.
God. Working retail in my life, that's something I never would have done.
I mean, it was
like,
harmless.
please?
All they said was, no, we don't do that. But
Please leave me
it was
alone.
just funny in my kid mind. I'm like, why wouldn't they just swap it out? I mean, NBA Jam for College Slam, that seems like a good deal for them. They'll get more rentals out of NBA Jam.
I wonder whatever happened to those games that we used to rent there.
Well, they
recently went out of business.
They went out of business. They stayed in business way longer than a lot of video stores.
Pornography will do that for a video rental business.
Yeah, that's what they had going for them. But it's because the owner owned the liquor store next to it, so he just kept the video store open. But it was, what hurt them was like they had like so many Wii, PS3 games, Xbox 360, so they were equipped to rent those out as well as the movies. But once they started doing online video downloads, you have to install in the system. Went down pretty quick. I don't know if they got into the PS4, Xbox One era, or if they just kept the older games, but that was a thing in the past.
They had VHSs the longest out of any
Thank you. We're
rental
dunking
place.
all over the place. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't just hang on to the retro stuff.
I would have rented it or bought it.
It's too bad like a retro game store couldn't exist today because of ROMs and stuff.
They existed back then too.
But yeah, but
it sucked a little bit on our crappy.
You had to like figure it out yourself though. It's not like first on fire of the game. It's not like it was common knowledge.
You need to stop talking.
Yeah, I'm just talking you into a loss. I was on fire, and the point guard must be Jerry Stackhouse. Even he's the one that's playing like a beast. There's that oop! Perfectly executed. Alley-oop, college slam. You saw it here last. 21 years later. I can't believe I didn't know that.
Why would you? Did you even know anybody with the Saturn?
No. But like I said, our cousins had this game on the PlayStation. I remember we played it at least once, and I was like, this game looks good. I saw the boots. I think we even seen like DVD recording. You can play this game with the power-up mode.
We should run it back with power-ups after
Wake
this.
Forest got some big boys. Once we run it back with some power-ups. Twin Towers, Wake Forest. Thing is, my point guard's so fast, you can't catch him. And the fight song.
Didn't mean to take it. Is that not even a 3?
Power forward and center, you're not going to be shooting too many threes. You're not taking the advice of the coaching tips at half.
The coach should have told me not to talk to you. That was my problem.
Hey, don't talk to your brother while you're playing this game because he's just going to silently you're talking. This guy's too good. When I push Tim Duncan, though, I can't get the ball loose. He's got too much power.
Here we go. Rubber band.
I don't feel the rubber banding too much.
I wanted it to happen. That's why I yelled it.
Rubber band, we're talking about rubber band AI. It's common in arcade sports games, specifically midway games. Where they make the computer rush you to get back in the game, make it close at the end. 12 seconds. Oh, need that one.
Crap.
And the North Carolina Tar Heels get the win.
Wow. Not very happy with this.
Once I got the point guard in on North Carolina, it was over with.
I just think I was distracted.
I distracted you with that video, Valley video.
Oh, look at this video.
Wow.
Great FMV.
FMV at its finest. I'm sure you're to a beautiful cutscene. The video looks better at halftime, like on Super Nintendo.
Yeah. That's because it's like a couple images.
That doesn't look good at all. 44 points for third player. 4 threes, it felt like more. 26 steals though. You had 19 with your guys, so. But only 2 injuries for each of us.
The blocks were, I didn't feel like they were happening that much. Couldn't really get the defense down. Gonna have to still try it out. Alright. You want to run it back?
Yeah, we could try it with the power-ups.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm kind of interested how they compare to NBA Jam TEs.
Configure. Oh, that was on. Didn't really feel it, but it was there.
Cool options.
That's why you caught up to me. It's because computer systems was on.
I'm sure.
That game is suspect. Take it off the record.
Juice mode, no.
That's turbo always, right?
It's just crazy. I think the players are just crazy fast.
Okay.
Or it's unlimited turbo.
Alright, we're gonna do power-ups. We'll do a little hot spots.
Retro Sports League action bonus game right now.
We're not gonna count this one?
No, we're count. Do you want to count it?
Yeah, man.
We're counting it.
This is like the what's that crap NBA
League.
Playgrounds version of the.
It's way better than NBA Playgrounds for the
No, it's so
PC, PS4. That game's trash. Get yourself a Sega Saturn or a PlayStation
or a Sega CD, because if you don't have a Sega CD yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
I don't have a Sega CD.
You still don't have a Sega CD?
Why would I? I got a Sega Saturn.
No, that's the commercial, Tom.
Oh.
That's a reference.
Went over my head.
Sorry.
I don't know if the commercials like a Rolodex like you do.
You know. I'm gonna be Purdue.
I'm going UCLA. This one's for Big Clint. Big Clint's one of my good friends.
This is for
Grew
our
up across the
cousins, I
street
guess.
from me, and he works at UCLA, aquatics director. So this one's for Big Clint. Ooh, shooting guard's got some nice stats. So does the point guard. Center. Power forward's got some power.
I'm gonna need a dunker.
Purdue. Boilermakers. UCLA for the win. That's right. That's what I'm going with.
Purdue is probably not the best choice.
No, the Big Ten teams, I don't think this wasn't a good era for the Big Ten teams. This is a really good condition Sega Saturn case. Most of them are like cracked at the hinges.
Yeah.
That's how most of my other games are, but this one's nice.
So let's not let it sit up there and let it fall off and crack the jewel case.
Could happen.
So earlier, I also bought a DVD that was in a jewel case. It was a jewel case DVD case, and it was long still.
What do you mean jewel case?
Like plastic like that.
Oh, I thought you meant you got a jewel Oscar to go for. Like they were renting it out. Like they were a Blockbuster.
That's called Redbox, Tom.
WWE, what are you talking about? Do you want us to play WWE? The hot spots in this game.
A pointer. Oh, I missed it.
Eight for 8. Oh, I was on it.
I pushed you. That was it.
With the steal.
So how do you produce the power-ups? Is it when you push somebody?
No, they should be. See, you pick them up. They're little icons.
I don't know what the hell that one does.
How would you? You ever play with icons?
What is going? Oh, it turned my second player invisible.
9-pointer.
Yeah, boiler up.
That's it on.
Boilermaker Pete.
And now put them back in the game. So there was a tournament that I played in grade school at the YMCA. It's called the St. Patrick's Day tournament, and they actually had. They didn't have hot spots where they popped up all over the place, but they had 5-pointers at the wings on the 3-point line, a 10-pointer right at the top of the key, and like the circle around half court was a 15-pointer.
I remember that tournament, and I remember the championship game very clearly.
Well, we didn't go to the championship.
Oh, that
game.
wasn't the championship game?
No.
That would have made the story better, Tom.
But what happened is we lost. We were up 10 points, and one of my friends, wasn't my friend at the time, from a small Catholic school, Matt Boyke, hits a 15-pointer, like, fade away off the backboard. It was crazy. I couldn't believe he made that shot. But we lost. Our team was stacked, too. But, see, that's the tornado.
Oh, man, get this.
The Tasmanian Devil. Look at you see his head. Oh, my God.
It's totally not fair.
This game's hilarious. This guy, Brandon's got the PS4. Says PS4 Slim, 1 terabyte.
That's a beautiful system. So many terabytes. I have the Slim. I don't have the 1 terabyte.
What, you have 500 gigs?
Yeah.
I have 500 gigs regular PS4, and I definitely don't use all that memory.
I've used up my memory. It's really easy in the era of installing all your games to the system. Man, you're getting crushed.
You know what game sucks?
Yeah, what's that, Tom?
Where's the rim?
The rim is gone. You can't
It's gonna
score.
be hard to score. What kind of power-up's that? You know the Ninja Turtles game for PS4?
Oh, the one by Platinum Games?
Yeah.
The cash cow for them?
Yeah, I bought it based off the hype. They're like, oh, Platinum Games is making a Ninja Turtles game. It's gonna be awesome.
I'll give you $5 for it.
$5.
It's better than what GameStop will give you.
It's that bad?
GameStop will probably give you like 50 cents. I don't know how much it is, but I'd buy it for a realistic price, not $5. I've been on a Ninja Turtles kick lately, and I think it would be a fun game to play.
Yeah, Tasmanian Devil, exactly. That's what it was like. Imagine if you could get that power up more frequently.
Imagine if you could get the Looney Tunes in this game. Looney Tune basketball on the Saturn.
There's a Space Jam game on the Sega Saturn and the Nintendo, or not, PlayStation.
That's sitting right there. If we had all the stuff for the overlay right now, I'd say we should play that after this. But that'll take me.
Yeah, I think, you know, with this new overlay style, there's a little bit of pre-work you got to put into it. So, you know, we pretty much have to commit to the game we play.
We could just choose both games, or just make people wait.
Here we go, big comeback, only down 14.
14.
14 ain't nothing in the hot spots.
What did I just pick up? I don't even know what I'm picking up.
Way too far.
I want it, Tom.
Remember the Space Jam game? Yeah, the Space Jam game. Honestly, I haven't played it a lot lately at all. So I remember like you could go in like Jordan's room and get his North Carolina shorts.
There is definitely a mini game like that.
Yeah, there's mini games in there. The actual basketball playing though, I think it's kind of like Looney Tunes basketball on the Super Nintendo, but I don't remember it being as good.
I just remember
We're
stealing Jordan's
gonna have to
uniform.
give it a shot one of these nights.
I can get it happening. Give me 10 minutes.
10 minutes, Matt. Matt really wants to get Space Jam going. We're gonna have to do some pre Space Jam just to get the controls down.
20 minutes.
You got to do the long arm stretch with Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got to read the coaching tips.
Okay.
Purdue Boilermakers. Many games are won and lost above the rim. Dominate the dunks if you are capable. Take it to them. down low with authority. Don't let them get between you and the hole. UCLA, I'm not doing it for Big Clint. Considering all the open shots they are getting, you might as well not to be on the court. Either start picking them up on defense or consider this game a loss. That's a harsh coach tip right there. Basically,
you didn't read it like a coach.
No.
You might as well not be on the court.
Michael Jordan NBA Jam would be sweet. Apparently, the developers have confirmed that there's a few arcade cabinets that were given specially made for Jordan and Gary Payton that has them on the same team in the original Jam, but they were only apparently given to them. So maybe that ROM.
Apparently, Ken Griffey's back there, isn't he?
Ken Griffey is a hidden character also in one of them, I think. But yeah, so that game, that ROM maybe will pop up one day. That would be pretty sweet. I think that would get me to try to make arcade cabinet. If I could get that OG Jam game with Jordan and Peyton on the same team.
Jordan the Jammer.
Alright, so 5 injuries. I'm going to go with the point guard in the center. I have to do it, but their 3 points suck. Who cares? It's hot spots.
The guy I'm controlling has 2 and 3 pointers now. The hot spots are inside the 3 pointers.
Alright, so I'm definitely not out of it with hot spots on.
The game seems to think you are.
Maybe we could go on another little tangent.
You mean
distract you a little bit?
Oh, okay. What do you want to talk about?
Well, why don't you back up a little bit so you're on the camera?
No, we need these facial expressions.
This guy's huge. It's like my new ball. He has a little music.
It's invisible now. You're just dunking the ball.
The power-ups are fun. I just remember hating playing with power-ups.
Oh, this is an official game in the Retro Sports League.
A dunk! A 5 dunk!
Oh boy, I gotta stop.
I know, I could still win. That's what I'm going for. He's got the metal ball.
Oh, come on.
Get out of here.
I don't do.
Oh, I hit the fire. Only down 2 now. The meltdown. And this game has Tim Kittredge, the guy that seems like he's in every arcade sports game. NBA Jam, NFL Blitz games, the new Mutant League football that's coming out.
Really?
Yes. You haven't seen it?
No.
I'm going to have to show you after this game. There's a Mutant League football coming out.
I knew about that. I didn't know Tim Kittredge was...
Yep, he's the announcer.
That's beautiful.
Watch some of the YouTube videos.
I'm glad he's still getting work.
He's still getting work. I wish that was me, just announcing for games. I'm going for it. UCLA, I'm going for it.
I mean, he's just getting Kickstarter money, Tom. It's probably not that much.
A 9-pointer and UCLA's up 5.
What is this crap?
What happened there?
Alright, so I'm focused.
I'm focusing. That's what's going on right now.
There was something I was going to say, and that's what I've been caught up on.
Blocking. The computer's not smart enough to even go on offense.
No.
They're just like dunking like it's a normal game. They didn't change the AI for them to play with the hotspots. Yep, Mutant League football game. It looks cool. They got different power-ups. You know, there's obstacles on the field. It's a game I don't get many modern games, but that's one I definitely will get. I wish there will be a physical copy. I fear that there won't be. I which is a bummer.
No! What was a bummer is I wasn't on the 5.
What if they, like, the hotspot changed to, like, minus points when you're on it? Like, oh no, I didn't want to make that shot.
Like a game breaker.
I stole the...
I don't know where I am.
Hit that 6-pointer.
This sucks.
Man, this guy's huge. It's like the big Greg Oster tag out here.
Good.
Oh, I got the Taz.
This is such BS.
This is fun, man.
Oh yeah, now that you're winning.
This is really fun. I'm Tasmanian and up.
I'm glad you're having fun now.
I'm having great fun. I'm having great big Clint fun. 7-pointer, and we're up 18 out of nowhere. What system it's going to be on? I would assume it's probably going to be on PC, Xbox One, and PS4. Although I have seen some games that release only on Xbox One and PC.
And PlayStation.
But then there's also games that just release on PlayStation 4.
You're the right corner, Jimmy.
The problem was, you know, the most recent NFL Blitz was made by EA, and that it looked good, but it wasn't good without late hits and stuff like that. So I have the game. I don't think it's that great. The NBA Jam on Fire Edition, those games I do like. They're pretty fun games.
I'm actually surprised we haven't done that yet.
They don't play like the old ones, but graphically and the way they play is pretty cool.
This is ridiculous.
Tasmanian it up.
How am I supposed to do anything?
Killing everybody.
What do they want
But
from me?
League football is not being made by EA. This guy could dunk from anywhere. 3-point dunk. 2 more points and I hit 100. Yeah, you went downhill with these crappy dudes. 100 points hit the century mark.
Boiler up.
The Tasmanian.
Yes. Come on, more 9-pointers.
Were too much for you to deal with.
No. I didn't get to go Taz mode on you at all.
Meltdown. That's just something you didn't hear in NBA Jam. Meltdown. It's a good one. Oh, I remember that when they first came out with that remake, that EA Sports NBA Jam, they had that contest where you could get your sane into the game.
Oh yeah, that was a good contest.
That was a good contest.
That's good social media.
Yeah. I was hyped for that game, and it was pretty good. It's just the online sucked.
Allen
We didn't
Iverson
have
was
online.
the best player in the game.
Yeah, some of the ratings were a little screwed up. They definitely were. Yeah, UCLA, big comeback. Another 2-0. Matt was feeling confident after that first half.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh no, that looks like it.
Come here, Georgie.
Not looking good. Not a good FMV.
You want your boat, don't you?
68 points for player 3. Matt actually had 81. That's his problem. He didn't pass enough.
Screw that guy.
My computer player had 35 points. The 30 steals were a difference in the game, especially in that second half. I felt like he couldn't even get down the court.
Could not get down the
Players
court.
were too slow. Did you use the
My
same players from the first half?
You know what, Tom? Trying to put logic into this is making me upset.
You have to put a little bit of logic, even though it's an arcade game, you know.
Yeah, I definitely screwed up, but you know, it's fine. It's fine.
All right, let's do a little bit more bonus.
You wanna do a little more ball?
We're gonna play. We're gonna play on the same team versus the computer.
Oh my goodness.
See how many alley-oops we can do.
All right.
Just to really show people that you could just throw oops all day in this game.
You really don't want that Space Jam.
You want to do it with?
Huh?
Oh, you actually want to get Space Jam going?
We already told people what we were gonna give them. Let's give them it.
What, alley-oops?
Unless you want to do Space Jam, I'm down for it. It's up to you. You're the one.
If you're still watching live, let us know what you want to do. We're gonna set up this game. Turn off the power-ups. We'll give you a few seconds to respond here.
You're the one with the baby. I get to sleep like a baby.
Yeah. Those days are long gone for me. I just go on pure adrenaline. And you know, we play some crappy sports games on this channel, but this one is a super pleasant surprise. Like I said, it's a game that I've played before many times on Genesis and Super Nintendo, but this is the real deal.
We've been leaning towards better games lately. We need to bring back some of the crap. That's how I feel, Tom. We gotta play some more bad games. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I don't want to tease it now, but I'm gonna have to. I did find a Japanese game, a basketball game that has a one-on-one mode, and it has the real teams and the real players, but it only has one player each team. Michael Jordan is the Bulls player in that game.
Nice.
And it's from the Super Nintendo era. So I have no idea how that happened. I'm going to have to do some research into it. But that
Jordan
will be the future.
He couldn't get the rights to his name over in a different country.
Probably.
What do we think of the Cleveland Cavaliers this season? I will tell you what I think of the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know, the Cavs got a lot of big names, but I don't think they're going to mesh well together. I think they made a big mistake signing Tristan Thompson to that huge contract last year. Kevin Love at center, yeah, I'm sure he's had some good stats there, but how's that going to hold up in an 82-game season? You know, Dwayne Wade, we're from Chicago. Dwayne Wade played for the Bulls last year, and we weren't too impressed with what we saw. You know, Rondo went out in the playoffs. We were up 2-0 to the Celtics. He went out after game 2. And you would think Wade Butler could get us at least one win after that. 2 games at home. And they didn't get it. So, you know, Dwayne Wade, he's still got skill. He's got the name recognition. But is he going to help that team? I don't know. I think I would still rather start J.R. Smith than Dwayne Wade, because, you know, LeBron, he's good at everything, but his shooting's hit or miss. It's iffy. Sometimes he's hot, sometimes he's ice cold. So he needs those shooters around him. With Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade on the court with him, they're not three-point shooters. And so that means your center, Kevin Love's going to have to be shooting threes. And then Jay Crowder, you know, it looks like he's going to start. He can shoot threes. I like Jay Crowder on that team. That I do like. But overall, you know, they got shooters and stuff. I just don't see that all blended together.
I spaced out when you were talking. Is D-Rose on that team?
Derrick Rose is on the Cavs.
With Dwayne Wade?
And Dwayne Wade. Yeah, right? They have the big name players, but
it's ridiculous.
They're not gonna be like,
they're just living up Oak Park over there on that team.
Yeah. They still probably will be the team out of the East. Celtics might give them a challenge, but the East is still pretty weak. The West is more interesting with OKC, the Timberwolves. You know, the Spurs are still up there, and the Rockets. But the Warriors got it hands down, and there's no one in the East that's going to be good enough to beat them. The acquisitions the Cavs made they sound good by name recognition, but other than that, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work out for them in a championship favor.
Who do you want to be, Tom?
I don't care. Just pick a team. Michigan State. No, Kentucky. Yeah.
What's that?
Kentucky D, man. Kentucky's always good.
All right.
I gotta be a guy with dunk.
Who is shooting guard? 8 3-pointers.
You want to be him? I'll be the power forward.
I don't care.
All right, let's see how many alley-oops we could do in this game. If Jordan, LeBron versus each other back in the day, who do you think would win? If they played one-on-one, Jordan, I think he's probably one of the best, if not the best ever, one-on-one. LeBron's great, but you know, a large part of his game is just passing the ball. Like he's a better passer than probably Jordan was. Like it's just natural talent to him. LeBron's got a lot of power though, so you know he could use that to his advantage. But I don't think he can beat Jordan.
I think the better question is, who do you think would be better at Sprite commercials, Jordan or LeBron? I know Jordan never did a Sprite commercial, but Jordan knows how to rock a brand, you know? LeBron, he doesn't have LeBron brand anything.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know about it. It's just a part of Air Jordan, isn't it?
It's part of Nike. We're supposed to be going for alley-oops.
I tried to block you on that shot.
The more interesting matchup to me one-on-one would be Kobe versus Jordan because their moves are so similar.
There we go. Oh.
They're not doing good with the alley-oops.
I look like one of the Wayne brothers.
He's too small. I don't like the alley-oops, but
I can't think of the name. You know what I'm talking about?
Marlon Wayne?
Yeah.
Syracuse versus Kentucky. There's an oop.
I'm heating up.
One thing we were wondering when we were throwing alley-oops back and forth is if you could get team fire in this game. But that's probably something that Midway came up with in NBA Hang Time. I doubt you could get team fire.
With this performance,
Are you gonna throw one up to me?
You were the one that shot last time.
Dude.
You had the ball. You had an opportunity.
Boom. Alley-oop. If Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan were on the same team, well, they would just dominate. First of all, I think LeBron's the key to that because he did reverse. Did you see that?
Nice. Fresh animation.
Because LeBron, like you said, he's a good passer, so he's got Kobe and Jordan to pass to. I mean, Kobe and Jordan can pass too, but they're shoot first for sure. LeBron goes back and forth. Go up. We get 3 in a row.
We got our fight song.
We got a fight song for getting 3 alley-oops in a row. It was too bad that Kobe retired when he did because he still obviously had it left in the tank. He scored 60 points in his last game. It's just he didn't want to take a lesser role. And so, man, this guy's going up from reverse.
That's what I respect about Vince Carter. He's still playing the game. He's still got gas in the tank.
Vince Carter's like,
and he plays a little role, you know. But he's still there. He shows up to the game.
I just thought Kobe would play forever. It just didn't happen.
Maybe he just wanted out of the limelight, Tom. Have you heard about Kobe lately?
I haven't heard too much about him.
He was the cover athlete for 2K last year.
You gotta get this little midget boy out of here. I don't think he wants to go up for alley-oops.
Hey now. He wants to do what he wants to do.
Yeah, the fight song was awesome. loved it.
What, the Florida State one?
I still can't get over the fact that he's throwing hoops in college. It's just awesome. Someone needs to build a College Slam arcade cabinet with the Saturn arcade sticks.
I'll get on that.
I've seen people posting really cool custom arcade cabinets. I saw one that had the Nintendo one that had the NES Advantage controllers.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And then they had a fridge in the bottom. Oh no, that was another guy. He had a Nintendo Switch custom arcade cabinet. Wow, you missed that one. You didn't even hit the rim.
No sound effect.
Just airballed, elbowed an alley-oop. He's just too far away from the rim, I guess.
He was right on top of it. I think the sound effect just didn't work. No boing. Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil, and he shall come.
Just beating up oops like Sean Kemp. Yeah, if they made a College Slam arcade. I mean, it's possible to do. Sega Saturns, I don't think they're that expensive. The arcade sticks probably would be. The Saturn wasn't a hot seller. It's something doable. I mean, if you really think about it, it's not a bad system to do it on because you got NBA Jam, TE, College Slam, and you also got Space Jam.
Oh yeah. Gotta get that Space Jam on there.
And you got original Resident Evil and Tomb Raider if you want to throw that in.
Oh yeah, original Resident Evil. Is it director's cut or?
No, it's just a regular first. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that Resident Evil?
I think I knew that. It's got something different.
Yeah.
In it, I think. I don't remember what. These are things I've looked up and then forgotten.
Can't believe you forget that one.
I think it has like different costumes in the game or something.
Dude, I got 15 dunks, 1 injury. Oh, we gotta read them.
Oh man.
This is Kentucky defense, baby. They can't win if they can't score, and they can't score if they don't have the ball. Quick hands can cause turnovers. Take some chances. Syracuse. Just because you successfully create a turnover doesn't mean that you get any points. Set up your players better. Work the ball and take advantage of the turnovers.
I do really want Space Jam.
Matt really wants Space Jam.
I will play it after this if Tom doesn't go to sleep.
We'll see. We'll see how fast you get an overlay going for Space Jam.
I already know what to do. I got it down.
Alright, I'm going back to my power forward. Whoever you picked last time, don't pick him.
Mine's so good.
His pass is good. That's...
Alright, I'll get the small forward going in. 6 dunk. It's the only one that's got some speed.
I just want to throw you some oops, and I just can't do it with that little dude. You weren't going up for him.
Little guy. It's probably just because I'm not going up. It's too much for me right now. I know the game's not on the line. We're not going to lose this one, so...
No, we're not.
Might have spaced out a little bit. Might have space jammed out.
Your head's in outer space. I'm on fire. I'm not talking about you.
You missed.
You guys, we got the Twin Towers now. These guys are very big.
Big boys. With big toys.
Alright, go up now. Go up.
Mega dunk.
Get ball. Creating turnovers.
He doesn't say anything cool like boom shakalaka or slam a ding
Dude,
dong.
he says meltdown.
I want to hear
Or
slam
doesn't he say from off campus?
That's when
and he
the
says something
3-point
about
shot.
back to school. Team meltdown.
I'm on fire.
It'd be cool if you could pick the computer's team.
You probably could in some mode. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's to simulate the arcade experience. You could never do that in the original jams. That wasn't until like Showtime, I think you could do that.
What's that?
Pick the computer team.
What do you mean you can pick the computer team?
I don't think you've ever been able to pick the computer team.
Throw it up.
Sorry, I was scratching my hand.
There's no time for scratching.
I forget I'm playing a video game. I just think it's too late.
Oops.
We're just destroying them.
Talk to me, baby.
It's so hard for me to pay attention when we're destroying them. What were you doing? You didn't go up from there. Do you forget what we're doing?
I don't forget. I just felt like a little jumper.
Little jumper from downtown. Why are you on fire? Didn't they score already? What is going on?
It's just, I'm too good. I'm hitting threes, maybe.
You're not hitting anything. I don't think you're actually on fire. That's the thing.
It didn't look like it.
Take another 3.
No. It's not working out.
I don't think you're on fire. I think the game's
How do I think
glitching.
a modern college slam game would do? I think it would do great because we haven't seen anything like that. But there is the issue with the Ed O'Bannon case that they don't really make college sports games anymore because of that. Because, you know, basically Ed O'Bannon was saying players should get paid something for the school making all this money off of them. I think Chris Webber tells the story best. You know, like he's going to practice, whatever. It's like tough for them to have gas in the car and get food. And here you got the store across the street selling out of number 4 Michigan jerseys. And they're Chris Webber jerseys. And so they're getting rich off of it, but yet because he's a college student, he doesn't get anything from the university besides, you know, free tuition and stuff. But
the fact of the matter is, though, if they sign a contract like with the school to get the scholarship for playing basketball, that's your pay. You know?
Yeah, but it's tough because
I agree.
You're officially adult at 18, and that's when you go into college. It's one of those topics, but that's, you know, in the game. Computer timeout.
What is this crap?
The game. Oh, what was I gonna say? I had something good to say. I don't remember.
You were talking about college basketball or college games not coming out because of the case.
Oh, the other thing is the games are getting so realistic that
they're not fun anymore.
If you make a March Madness game, how are you gonna make the game and not like have it like it's the real players? You know, like their faces. Yeah. Look at NBA 2K17. I mean, every year it gets more and more realistic. We're not able to tell the difference anymore. So it's not like these older games where you just had, you know, generic sprites. We just have like white, black guy, tan guy, pasty white guy. So yeah, there's that issue to deal with too.
I just think there needs to
But
be new arcade games for sports games in general. NBA Playgrounds did not do the genre of basketball arcade games justice at
game's
all.
terrible. Who wants to like perfectly press the button?
Yeah, that's what
Throw up all these crazy,
we don't
horrible
need these
shots.
terrible mini games
breakaways.
inside of our sports games. Like I just want to shoot the ball and like let it go up there. And depending on if someone's standing in front of me, the percentage goes down.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
You just want to throw all oops all game long and win
The
by
skill,
40.
the skill is in the player movement. You know?
Yeah, it is.
You don't need it.
There it is.
The
Oh, you missed it. You could have won by 41.
Oh my goodness.
Win the game.
But anyways, I also understand the struggle of being a college student and not having money to pay for your stuff, so I can get it.
Well, it's like, you know, you like wearing these plaid flannel stuff. It's like, say you got the style going. Everybody loves it. You're like, wow, man, he's so cool. He made the style, the flannel in.
Yeah.
And then you got what's it called? The urban clothing store or whatever. They're just selling them like hotcakes at like $50 a piece. And you're the ones that popularized it. And they're making all the money off of it.
No, yeah, I get it. But that's what contracts are, and they suck.
Yeah. So yeah, that's College Slam. We threw down a total of 31 dunks in that game, most of which were alley-oops. So yeah, if you didn't see the few alley-oops in the first two games, if you stuck around for this third one, there's no question. You could throw alley-oops at College Slam for Sega Saturn.
Adam dropped off like maybe 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, dude, Adam, he's like, man, I love you guys, but you're crazy playing this College Slam after midnight. So yeah, game over. DJ Hosteller, thanks for tuning in, watching the Retro Sports Gamer channel. So, 2 official games on this one. Matt takes a couple L's. He's going to bring his record down, but we're going to do a Retro Sports Gaming Championship sometime in January. And we're going to be seeing which players are going to want to play in it.
You're just going to change the whole format?
I might change the format because when I thought about doing it, this is pre-baby, I'm like, oh, we're going to get everybody in to play 5 games, and then
you weren't thinking about what life would be like after baby.
So it might be whoever has played in it, period, has an opportunity to come.
That makes sense.
And then it'll be like a party. We'll play in the basement, set up a table of all the retro systems, and then we'll have one streaming. But then you'll see everyone else playing in the background and be like drinking beers and stuff.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll have baby in the background too.
Hey, thanks a lot, DJ. I really appreciate it. I hope you like the new overlay. And we're just gonna keep playing retro sports games. That's what I love to do. Matt, he likes playing them too, not as much as me.
I like the good ones, and I like, nitpicking the bad ones. I really like.
Hey, they do have high scores.
Oh, look at that! I think
it is like
we should play Space Jam.
All right, so we may or may not be back with some Space Jam. I don't know. It's getting late. I might have to hit the hay. But yeah, have a good night, everyone.